For the at first period with February 2016, the polar was inviting the southward. And Southward Korea responded. Slight is named on the table of contents of the 20-min urge, that ended at 3:50 p.m. Southward Korean period, that is part and time front of Polar Korean period. The Southward Korean Ministry of Union just told the two sides verified engineering issues of the communicating link. Telephone call are done with a verdant phone, noted Polar, and acquired on a red phone, although the colors can be switching if necessary. Letters over the machine display recite Southward North Straight telephone and 2 clocks show the present period in every nation. And fair above 2 several hours after, following dark had fall in the countryside of Panmunjom, they did. At 6:07 p.m. regional period, Polar Korea done pin 1 day more than, proverb, allows urge it a day present. On Thursday, the two sides exchanged 3 more than telephone call. The begin of routine pin? In the several hours up the at first urge environment, Polar Korean country print announced how the nation's lead Kim Jong-un had taken into account the procedure to outdoor the link and set communication. The flop emerging to be the forthcoming winter Spartakiada in Southward Korea, wherever Polar Korea hopes to include its athletes provided. The news story came as a great surprise party to Southward Korea, whose CEO has length named for dialogue in the Polar. The Southward has been inviting the Polar each day at 9:01 m. and 4 p.m. with communication ceased in February 2016, and never receive in reply. The identical telephone was utilized to get the telephone call present and day yesterday. Same recovery of the communicating channels Tulamini, told Yoon Youthful Chan, the Southward Korean President Click Registrar. He told he hoped it would conduct to Polar South pin creature done on a routine base. A countryside of war and world both of ends of the hotline utilized are arranged in the boundary countryside of Panmunjom in the demilitarized area, demilitarized zone, among the two state. The phones are arranged fair 80 meters separately, on each party of the boundary, on to the Ministry of Union. In spite of continuous war present, Panmunjom is named as a world countryside. It was there how the two sides signed an truce treaty in 1953, and 3 years of busy fight in the Korean warfare. If Panmunjom will once again come the storybooks, the period as the location wherever Polar South tactful relations were renovated, is yet unidentified. But taking into account how Southward Korea has been inviting the Polar 2 times a day for the history 2-year, keys potential how the telephone at the northern end of the hotline will go on to circle. How's if Polar Korea doesn't urge at first?